welcome back to my channel. I look a little bit more presentable than I did in the last video. I was coming straight from the gym, but I wanted to get something posted for you guys. But this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of and how to have a positive mindset. Now, the reason a positive mindset is so important is because it is optimal for your mental health. And not only that, but also your physical health. And it'll improve your relationships, it'll improve your stability and your success in life. So I'm just gonna touch on a few different tips, and if you guys have any questions or want me to go more in depth about any of the topics that I touch, please feel free to message me. I will reply as soon as possible. But without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. So first things first, the law of attraction. Now, this is something that you have to practice every day, or you're never going to get good at it and you're never going to believe in it. So essentially, what the law of attraction is putting out the energy that you want to get back. It's putting out the life that you want so that you can get that life back. So basically, what you have to do is constantly put out, like, I want that truck, I want that truck, I want that truck. You're focusing on it, you're believing in it, and when you're believing in it and putting out that energy, you're gonna get it back at some point. And the reason that people don't believe in this is because they often just don't really 100% put their heart and mind into it, and therefore they don't get it back. And things happen, obviously, in life. We get hit with curveballs, but that's just how it goes. And what we have to do is find the positive and pick ourselves up and move on. So when you're using the law of attraction, you have to believe fully. You can't just half-ass it, essentially. And one of the things that I use is a vision board. And I'll give you examples on how that has worked for me. So I will put, I am successful, I am this, I am living here, I am doing this. And the reason I say I am is so that I'm already training my mind to believe that it's already happening for me, so that my mind is prepared to have that happen in the future. You don't put I am going to be, because then you're leaving that slim chance that it might not happen, which means you're not fully believing it. And of course, this is all science, all mental concept. Read the books about law of attraction. It's really astonishing, and please try it out. It's really awesome. So for me, I had put on my vision board that I am in the US Air Force. And that was after the fact that I had been told by a recruiter that it probably wasn't gonna happen for me. So I had just started going to college for something else, started working a new job, and a year and a half later, I got a random call out of nowhere to join the Air Force. Another thing was that I had put on the board when I was gonna go to basic training that I had really good PT scores, that I made Warhawk. And I exceeded that even when I was nowhere near those scores before I left. And I ended up getting top PT female out of all the females, 700 some that were there at the same time as me. So it's just crazy to me, because you can put things down, and if you really believe in them, like, they can really happen for you. Another thing would be gratitude. Gratitude is so important. And the reason that it's so important is because if you're focusing on how grateful you are about something, you're thinking about all the things that you do have rather than focusing on the things that you don't. If you're focusing on the things that you don't have, then, and also comparing yourself to other people and what they have, all you're doing is putting your mind in a negative state. So you have to just start every morning, list the things that you're grateful for. If you're in a bad place throughout the day, just start thinking about, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have money in my account, food on the table, a family and friends that care about me, because then you're focusing on the good, and that replaces the negative. The problem with the negative attitude is not only does it wear on your physical health, make you tired, but it also kind of ruins relationships for you. If you've noticed, times when you're upset and you feel like nobody's there, it's probably because those people are sick of hearing you complain. They're sick of hearing you be so down and so negative. People want to hang out with people that are happy and positive, so you have to give the energy out that you want back from the world. So with your career, and education, you want your coworkers and your bosses and your teachers to like you. If you're being negative, they're not going to see you going anywhere. They're not going to want to promote you, things like that. In one of the books that I'm currently reading, the author states that we can't always help what happens to us in life, but we are responsible for making it a positive or negative experience and how we deal with it and how we move on. So along with that, you know, you kind of decide what you do with things that come at you. So, you know, someone breaks up with you and it feels like the end of the world. But at the same time, you just gotta think like, okay, I thought that relationship was good. Just think about how great the next one's gonna be, you know, the one that's supposed to be better. And you gotta find the silver lining to every situation, because if you're focusing on the negative, you're just gonna get the negative back. You're gonna get more negative. Have you ever noticed that when one bad thing happens, you focus on it so much, you get so pissed off, so upset about it, and then more stuff keeps happening to you that day? Like, it just seems like you're getting hit again and again and again by bad things, and you're like, what is going on? This is the worst day of my life. It's because you're focusing on the negative, so you're attracting it. If you start off the day with a grateful heart, with a positive and open mind, good things are going to happen to you. If you take the good out of every situation, you're going to get rewarded. Also, another really awesome way to be more positive and stress-free is to believe in something higher than yourself. So whether that be God, whether that be several gods, whether that just be energy in the earth. You know, if you just say, you know what, God, take my mess, I can't do it right now, you know, I'm trusting you, then what that does is that kind of like trains your mind to believe that you've relieved that stress, you've kind of handed the ball off to somebody else, and you don't feel so much of a burden anymore if you're, you know, imagining that someone else is kind of taking care of it and dealing with it for you. A positive mindset is so good for your mental health because, you know, you're the most important in your life. You have to take care of yourself. And by having a positive mindset, you're going to have more energy. You're going to want to go out and do things. You're going to want to hang out with people. You're going to attract more friends, better relationships, stronger relationships. You're going to do really well in life. You're going to be successful. You're going to be stable. And also fitness, you know, body-wise, you're going to be healthy that way as well. So in the long run, it's the best option for everybody to always do their best to practice positivity and gratitude. And I know that people throw that at you all the time. I'm not perfect at it. I struggle with it. You know, it's okay to feel those negative emotions, because if you're trying to, you know, prove to yourself that it's not okay to be sad, like, what's the point in that? Like, just have your moment and find the positive, still be grateful, and then move on and grow. That's all you can do. Take the good, take the bad, and make the most of it. So to wrap up, I know that was kind of a long video, but I just wanted to touch on the importance of a positive mindset and some things that I do. So make a vision board, lay out your goals, and actually focus and work on them. Believe in something higher than yourself to relieve some of that stress. Work on making the best out of any situation, you know, finding the silver lining, and always, always, always just be grateful. And I'm not talking like comparative gratitude where you're saying, you know, well, I should be grateful because these people are homeless and starving and I'm not, because that takes away the point of being grateful. Just simply say what you're grateful for, focus on that, focus on why. And by doing that, all you're going to be doing is focusing on the positive, because if you're focusing on the negative and bad things that are happening in life, you're just going to attract more of that. So if you want a positive and happy lifestyle, put those vibes out into the universe, and I promise you the world would give it back. And you're not always going to be good at it, but you have to stick with it, keep practicing it, and you will get better at it, and your life will get better. You'll be more grateful, more happy, more energized, and just a better person all around. You may not believe in the effects of the law of attraction or of a positive mindset or of putting good vibes out into the earth so that you get good vibes back. Maybe you don't believe in energy or science or anything to do with your mind and how your mind and body works, but all I'm asking of you is to try. And honestly, my opinion, so what if you don't notice results from, using the law of attraction. So what if you don't notice results of trying to be positive all the time? Like, you don't get exactly what you want right away, and you don't feel like it's working, and whatever else. But tell me this. Yeah, you might not see the results you want when you want it. Yeah, you might not believe in this. But what negative is going to come from you practicing gratitude and positivity? Nothing. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel happier. You're going to feel healthier. And you're going to attract better and stronger relationships and friendships. So my advice to you is to just practice any of the things that I listed. Do any of those activities, and I promise you that you'll be better off in the long run. You know, all in all, no matter what you think of it, what your opinion is, it's not going to harm you in any way. So that is all that I have for you guys. I know that it ran a little bit long, but I just wanted to touch on the importance of it. And I hope that you guys all have the happiest and most healthy life that you can, and that's why I think it's so important that I touch on this with you guys. I'm kind of losing my voice, but I'm gonna try to get more videos out for you guys as soon as I can. I hope that this video was somewhat helpful for you. If you guys have any questions, you want me to go more in depth, please message me. I will definitely respond as soon as possible. But I hope that you can take something away from this and apply it for your own well-being. And if not, that's okay. But it won't do you any harm. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Let me know what you want to see more of, and also go follow my Instagram. But other than that, I hope to see you guys next time.